Hello, my name is Alondra, and the topic that I chose was positive employee attitude and behavior, which is chapter 9 in our course textbook. So, an employee having a positive attitude and behavior towards their job is a job satisfaction. If they have a negative view about their job, they are less likely to be productive and do the minimum work. If you have a positive attitude towards your job, then you will be more productive, enjoy your work, and want to work harder. Employee engagement, as described in the book, is a psychological state that is characterized by vigor, energy, dedication, and absorption in one's work and organization. As you can see, these are very similar and they are related. They seem to be positively correlated to each other. The higher the job satisfaction, the higher the employee engagement. Some ways to help have higher employee engagement would be if the employee feels supported by their organization. For example, if you needed a few days off to work on a certain presentation and they give it to you, you'll feel supportive that they want you to focus on school and focus on your goals. Another thing would be to recognize and reward. If you see an employee who is the first one to come and the last one to leave every day working hard, meeting deadlines, then they deserve a reward. It can either be a pay raise, a promotion, taking them out to dinner, giving them tickets to a baseball game. You just want to let the employee know that you see their hard work and it is not in vain. Having high employee engagement will also lead to employees staying at the company and not wanting to move to another organization. If they are happy with what they are, they're less likely to leave, and that's better for the organization since they don't have to pay and train another employee. A way to see or measure job satisfaction is by doing surveys. One of the surveys is the Minnesota Satisfaction Questionnaire. This includes 20 job facets. Some of the questions they ask are about supervisors' competence, the working conditions, pay, responsibility. You answer by either checking off very satisfied, satisfied, neither, dissatisfied, and very dissatisfied. Another survey that is used is the Job Descriptive Index, which only uses 5 job facets. This includes the job itself, supervision, pay, promotion, and coworkers. This has been the most widely used standardized measure of job satisfaction. Both of these measurements have high levels of reliability and validity, so this is why they're usually the most common ones in the workforce. I chose to do my case study as where I currently work, which is the Home Depot. When I got hired at Home Depot, I got hired as a cashier. They told me in my job description, and it was quite accurate when I went out to the front. They told me I had to ring up customers, try to open as many credit cards as possible, and being very friendly to customers. One of the emphasis they have is having great customer service, so always having a smile on your face and not being rude back to customers. I work as a part-time and they really work with your schedule. I only work a few days out of the week, which is great because I have school and I have another job at school. So I'm very limited to how much I can work at Home Depot, but they are very understanding about situations and they really help you out and figure out what's the best schedule for yourself. Also, you can easily move up. I was a cashier for about a year and then I became a head cashier, which is like a supervisor position. I talked to management and I told them that I really wanted to move up and become a head cashier and I really wanted that position. So they started training me and putting me in that position to see exactly if I would really like it, and I ended up really liking it. So then I got promoted. Well, I did the interview again and I got promoted to become a head cashier. The environment with coworkers is very friendly. Everyone is very respectful and everybody usually gets along with each other. We are very dependent of each other even if we're in different departments. We have phones within our store and we call each other and see. As a cashier, we usually call to see if they can help out with the SKU or if the pricing of a certain item is wrong or if it needs a new pricing or if we give that customer a discount. So we have to talk to one of each other on the daily. We're usually on the phone a lot because of that. But the organization, I believe, and my store is a great place to work at. The article that I did my research on was about positive employee and will that help positive organizational change. They surveyed 132 employees and they measured 3 things. 1, the psychological capital, which is hope, efficacy, and optimism, and was that related to their positive emotion. 2, was their behaviors change to the organization. Example, if they had a change in attitude, would that affect organization? And 3 was positive emotion related to the psychological capital, which is attitudes and behaviors in the workplace. As a result, those who were more positive or had a more positive attitude and behavior gave a more positive attitude at the workplace. Some solutions in keeping a positive attitude and having a positive attitude and behavior would be 1, having a job structure, trying to rotate your employees so they are not stuck in one position. Like I mentioned in my job, they try to rotate people around if they want to. 2, changes in pay. If they're working really hard, try to give them a raise. In my store, we have something called success sharing. So we have this every 6 months. So they look in those 6 months how much profit has the store gotten, and we all share it between all the employees. So the last time we had success sharing, that was an extra $200 in my paycheck, which I was very grateful, and that showed up the work of the group effort of everybody. Also, flexible work schedule, like I mentioned too. At my job, they're very lenient with your schedule and they know and understand your situations. 4, having benefit programs. Usually, this is more for full-timers, having the 401k and healthcare, just taking care of them. And having positive employee behavior, saying good things to each other, being positive to each other. This will create a better environment and having higher job satisfaction because you like to work with the people you're working with. Thank you.